Hello and welcome to my channel Wrestling Latest. WWE push superstars every year in order to make them face of the company. So today we are going to talk about must push WWE superstars in 2020. Number 5, Randy Orton. Randy Orton has had a stellar 2020. He had a notable feud with Edge that saw him losing to the latter at WrestleMania 36 and defeating him in an outstanding rematch at Backlash in 2020. The Viper reverted to his old sadistic ways, which saw him lay waste to several superstars and legends. Orton also enjoyed a run with the WWE Championship before igniting a feud with The Fiend, which resulted in a Firefly Inferno match at TLC, which Randy Orton won by seemingly committing arson and murder by setting The Fiend on fire. Randy Orton was booked strong in 2020, but perhaps it was a bit too strong. Number 4, Retribution. Retribution is a faction comprised of mostly NXT wrestlers and led by Mustafa Ali. The group made their debut on SmackDown during the summer, and they were portrayed as a bunch of anarchists who had a bone to pick up with WWE. The company's response wasn't to get them arrested. Instead, they awarded Retribution with a contract to compete on Raw. WWE portrayed them as big deals, but everybody already knew who the wrestlers behind the masks were since they were happily performing on NXT not so long ago. However, they have been booked more like punks who could easily get taken out by the Hurt Business. Perhaps Vince McMahon wanted to have an angle similar to the Nexus, but this time it just didn't work. Ricochet has been fed to most of the members, which is sad. WWE needs to realize that this angle is just not working, or they could come up with a proper way to book the faction. Number 3, Nia Jax. The irresistible force. Nia Jax is portrayed in WWE as just that, an irresistible force. She uses her incredible size as an advantage over her opponents and has been good at playing a heel, as a lot of people genuinely don't like her. Nia Jax is also heavily criticized for her in-ring work and recklessness. Despite this, WWE hasn't taken any action against her. Instead, they awarded her with a title run this year in a thrown-together tag team match with Shayna Baszler. WWE is high on Nia Jax, and it might have something to do with her relation to The Rock. Nothing else can explain why a wrestler known for injuring other stars is still competing on the main roster, while safer talents like Keith Lee were told to go back to the Performance Center to undergo further training when Jax clearly needs it more. Number 2, Bayley. 2020 has definitely been Bayley's year. She made history by becoming the first ever Women's Grand Slam champion. She is also a former Money in the Bank winner, and she held the SmackDown Women's Championship for over a year and even won 2 Slammy Awards this year. During her Women's Tag Team title run with Sasha Banks, the two stars showed up on each show on a regular basis, and as a result, the fans had to tolerate their annoyance every week. Bayley would boast about her lengthy title reign and how she was the role model. She recently was defeated by Bianca Belair on SmackDown, a decision that many people disagreed with. Number 1, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns took a hiatus from WWE in early 2020 and came back to be the biggest star in the industry. He was originally scheduled to capture the Universal Championship from Goldberg, but Reigns pulled himself from the match. He made a surprise return at SummerSlam. A week later as payback, WWE handed him title like he never left. Reigns is being pushed as the main event guy and even went over Drew McIntyre at Survivor Series. The guy who beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and carried WWE while Reigns was away. Roman Reigns is a great heel, but it all happened too quickly. He defeated Strowman and The Fiend in one night to win the title in a PPV that aired a week after SummerSlam. The Fiend was made a transitional champion to the Tribal Chief. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, subscribe my channel and let me know your must post WWE superstars in 2020 in the comments below.